Okay, good afternoon. We are here on a very sunny day.
Yeah, very
Klaudia.
unusual spot, I would say.
Yeah, we're going to tell you more about that in a second. Klaudia Archimowicz from Verita HR. Thanks again for
Thank you for
co-hosting
inviting me.
this weekly series. So this is our weekly video news on European Business Services Association, and we got a few news stories to report about the Central European Shared Services sector. And one of the first one is that ING Tech is planning to open up a new HR unit in Katowice. Tell us a bit more about that.
Yeah, so they plan to open 2 in total. One is going to be in Katowice, one is going to be in Philippines, so we're not going to focus on that.
Okay.
But the one in Katowice is planning to hire 60 new people.
60.
Yeah,
60. Okay.
yeah, to support the processes in Netherlands. So it's going to be HR back office for the Netherlands ING.
Okay, and are they they're going to be doing a full HR services, like cradle to grave type of thing? That's the idea, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So big news for them, and that's of course a pulling more business and more jobs from the Netherlands into Poland, Katowice, where they have a very big operation already. Okay, we're going to talk about ABSL. ABSL has issued its new kind of news yesterday that they're planning to cooperate very closely with PAIH, the Polish Investment Promotion Agency, to boost the SSC jobs in Poland. And that's a new agreement they just launched and announced yesterday.
Yeah, and what is actually very interesting for me that they said that they plan that 50 new shared services is going to open in the next 12 months in Poland. And when you think about 50, it's quite a lot. But when you divide that by all of the cities, they already have shared services.
Yeah, it's a dramatic number, 50. But I think if you think about 50 divided up by Warsaw and Krakow, 4 or 5 in Warsaw, 4 or 5 in Krakow, 5, 6, 7 in Gdansk, it's not difficult to imagine 50 new SSC centers in Poland in the next 12 months. Anyway, if so, if it's even close, it's a big number. And again, the SSC sector growing very strong throughout the region. Good deal between ABSL and PAIH agency. Okay, by the way, Klaudia, tell us a bit about Verita HR. You guys are running Verita HR recruitment agency, but tell us a bit more about it, because you've been doing this with us and we've not really talked about you much.
Yeah, so we are on the market for 11 years. I don't know if you know.
I didn't know that. Nope.
So we started, and our core business at the beginning was helping new shared services to grow in Poland.
Okay.
So when the new shared service was coming here, we were helping them to build the operations centers, to build the HR procedures.
Primarily recruitment side, right?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So we had RPO with a couple of shared services, and now we are already like an old business, I would say, if it comes to recruitment. So we provide our clients with permanent recruitment, with outsourcing services, with IT contracting, temporary staffing a little bit, and I think our unique selling point, I would say, it's the fact that we work with the magazine in UK. It's our partner, Disruption Banking, which gives us very lot of insights about the banking market in whole world, I would say. Okay. And another magazine, it's ours, and it's Magazine Recruiter, which is giving you all of the news about the HR market in Poland and in Europe.
So in a way, what you're doing is you're a traditional HR recruitment agency combined with a media angle.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're offering some media coverage for those who do hire you.
That's our plan, to stay like that, because we have quite a wide audience, I would say. Online we have 500,000 people following our groups, our social media. So
500,000.
Yeah. I have to invite you to all of our
groups. Please do. And most of your business is coming out of Krakow, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And Warsaw a little bit, other markets?
Yeah, Warsaw, Wroclaw a little bit. We have a couple of clients in Tri-City, but Krakow is the main city we operate in. Okay, great.
All right, so I'm going to tell you also a little bit about our the reason we're here today.
Yeah, exactly. You have to explain that.
We're at the Monte Beach Volleyball Club in Warsaw for a reason, because we are kicking off our let's say announcement of our 4th annual BSC Charity Beach Volleyball tournaments, which will be here again in Warsaw. I hope we'll have a sunny day as we do today, but we are also launching Krakow, Gdansk, and Wroclaw. So these are the last 2 weeks of August, combined with our evening before our SSC directors VIP wine tasting just for directors the night before. But we're in 4 cities.
Yeah, and can you tell us more about who's coming?
Well, we've got probably, it looks like we're going to have 30 to 35 teams playing, really very strong. Who's coming? We've got either registered or pre-reserved so far, or Alcon, Marsh, Zoetis, Ilanco, TCS, Frista, TMF, Electrolux, PwC, SSC out of Katowice, PwC Advisory in Krakow, Amway, ABB, TMF with 2 teams, GFT, Capita, Ecolab, Exceedance, AMS, IG, TELUS, which is the CCC, Aspire Systems, Chimera, Jeppesen by Bowen, WNS, Wipro, possibly with 2 teams, and DNV. And that's who we have so far, but we've got almost a month to go before we start the tournaments, 3 weeks anyway. So we're still taking in, we have still spaces for a few in each city. So we're limited to 12 teams in each city, but should be great fun, team building and really wonderful. And then after the event, we've got sort of the after party, beers, drinks, a grill. Yeah. And as you can see, totally outside.
Warsaw looks promising.
Safe. Exactly. Okay. So that's great. So please join us for that. And I want to say last words, but we talked a lot about Poland today, but let's talk a little bit about Lithuania. Lithuania continued to be very strong. They just released their latest annual GBS report for 2021, showing very steady growth in Lithuania. But tell us a bit more about that.
Yeah, so they did a survey and they released a report that is saying that Lithuania is doing quite well if it comes to the industry. So I'm very impressed by Lithuania, I have to say.
Yeah, and they keep doing a great job. They're active, they're promotion, they're doing great on the online side. They show up at the right events, okay, including ours, yes, but they do show up at the right events kind of around the world. They're doing it very well, and in fact, they're inspiring others. We've seen Latvia watching Lithuania very closely to see how they're doing things. Visario, Slovakia watching very closely, and even I must say that Lithuania is doing a little bit better job than some of the Polish cities, and I think they can learn something from the proactivity of Lithuania.
Yeah.
So that's a wrap for the week for the our news for SSC News for Central Europe for this week. We'll be back with you in 7 to 10 days. Enjoy the rest of your holidays. Are you finished the holidays or are you going on holidays?
I'm going. I don't know when, but
okay. Good. Not
planning.
Leaving. Are you leaving Poland, flying somewhere complicated?
Yeah, hopefully yes, but not sure yet.
Okay.
I will let you know.
Great holidays. We'll be back with you in 7 to 10 days. And thank you again for your time today.
Thank you
Enjoy
very
the
much.
holidays.
Bye.
Bye.